Hey everybody, Michelle is here. Up, running around, doing this and that and the other. There's always something to do. And so when people say they're bored, I don't know how that's possible because there's always something to do. I always have something to do. And the thing is I do everything in my power not to procrastinate, you know, and be complacent because those things will get you in a lot of trouble, especially during these times. It's really important to, if you got stuff to take care of, you need to take care of it. There's no such thing as waiting and waiting and waiting because, you may not have that opportunity to get those things done. I know we all have busy schedules and we have this and that and the other going on, but it's so important to take care of things that you have made plans years ago, especially with resolutions. With our resolutions, we make so many plans to do this and that and the other. And I suggest you do it now. I really do. Especially if there's something about repairs around the house, uh, you know, just being prepared, and, handling business, But I want to talk about some things that I want to share, especially to young people, uh, you know, um, about how to just stay safe, in these times, especially when we're dealing with so many sociopaths, psychopaths, and narcissistic people that are so clever in their ability to manipulate. And I smile because they're great at it. You know why? Because we always fall for it. Anybody can run around and say there are self-proclaimed experts, self-proclaimed scientists, self-proclaimed intellectuals. I mean, the list can go on, and it's so amazing how we just kind of, and I include myself in it as well. That's why I'm sharing. But it's so amazing how we can be so easily manipulated, and it's usually around the time when shit is going on. That's why you don't want to procrastinate, and you don't want to be complacent, because then you start almost panicking, and once you start panicking, it's over. Lights are out. You're gonna be just grabbing for this and grabbing for that, and as it turned out, you'll have a million bottles of water. You know what I'm saying? And a million bottles of this and a million bottles of that, but not any of the main essential things you need. So I'm sure if everybody check their cabinets, they'll see they may have a million cans of tuna and all this other and all this and that and the other. Just more abundance of one thing over another, and you need to be balanced. And of course, you need to be reasonable about the things especially in the material sense, those material sense of things that you think you need. But anyway, I just want to share that real quick. I'll come back and talk about some other things about some safety issues that I encountered when I first moved out on my own, and I hope to relay and share with people, how to avoid some of the pitfalls and dangers, or at least be aware of them and know that they exist. Because I think, and I think I put out a video about instincts and trusting your gut, and you don't want to get to a point to where your life is in danger to say, oh, maybe I should have been paying attention to that, because it may be too late, you know. And like I said, it's not to scare people, but, we always are given warnings about what to expect or what can happen to us. It's just we don't pay attention to it. Like I said, our instincts, our gut, yes, great to be concerned about what I see, definitely what I hear and feel. Those things are extremely important. But the instinctual situations are, it's like they're warning you, all the time, and so it's so crucial to get back in touch with those natural instincts, those natural discernments, because we all have them, so that we don't keep falling for all this manipulation and all this foolishness, which ends up costing us more harm than good. And then sometimes it can take years, months, decades to get out of those situations. Whether you've met somebody and you see them online, and then all of a sudden after a couple of days, you guys are madly in love, and all this kind of stuff. We just miss warning signs. Or somebody is making an offer that sounds too good to be true, and they're making you feel so important. And it's like, sometimes you have to step back and say, okay, what's really going on here? But we don't do that, and so we're gonna have to really, really, really buckle down. It is a crisis stage, in my opinion. All right, you need to, like I said, you need to trust your instinct. Have you been outside? Have you looked at the trees? Have you paid attention to the animals? I keep mentioning that because those are the natural signs that'll alert you that, okay, something's going on here. But again, it's up to you to consider it important or not. Or consider it somebody else's problem or not. And and then, like I said, the time comes, and you think you're going to be able to handle certain things, and you're not going to be able to, and then you're going to be panicking and making all kind of wrong decisions, and then it just makes the matters worse, for you and your family. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to some duties around the house here, and do some other things that I'm doing as far as my discovering and developing myself. And then I'll come back and talk later, okay, about some of the pitfalls and dangers of when you move out on your own. This is mainly for young people, and how you can avoid, some life-threatening situations as I encountered, when I moved out on my own. Okay, peace and love. Take care. Talk to you soon.